What do you get at the end of a clinical trial?
At the end of a clinical trial, hopefully, you get a positive result. So we set the trial up where you have a primary objective, which is I suppose, the singular primary objective of the study. Below that, there is secondary objectives. That gives you a bit of scope for if the primary doesn't work, you can defer to the secondary objectives. And below that, again, there's exploratory objectives, which are data collected. You may not analyze any sample, but the data is collected. So there is plenty of scope for success, as we know. So at the end of the trial, we take all of your data, we turn it into a statistical report or a clinical study report or a publication, as I said. And that data, that is essentially what you get. So the clinical sample we collect is turned into data, and the data is turned into a report. So what anybody gives you at the end of any clinical style study is a report. And if it's done right, and if it's designed right, and if the outliers have been removed and thought about, you should have some positive evidence to show that your product works, how it works, and how efficacious it is versus a placebo. In some cases, we do multiple arms, so you might have a placebo group with several actives, and you're looking at dose ranging as well as efficacy. So not only does this work, but how does it work at this dose, and is it better at this higher dose? And if so, is that higher dose commercially viable? So there's a lot of questions on the client side that we help work out on our side when we're designing the study.